Hi. Okay, we're going to the next session. Today is the 15th of March 2017. We're going to do CA1, Set 4, Rosyth School, Primary 6. Okay, 2016. Okay, I'll do the last 5 questions for... Yeah, I'll do the last 5 questions for this paper. So let's turn to question 14. Okay. I'll try to make it clear, so even if you do not have the paper and you want to read it, like you want to do it, you can just pause, okay? So you can copy the question. Okay, the figure below shows 2 square A, B, C, and D, and D, E, F, G. So A, B, C, D, second square, D, E, F, G. Okay, one big, one small. The figure CDEF has an area of 150. Identify CDEF. C, D, E, F. Okay, CDEF has an area of 150. So it's the white color part here, the trapezium here. The length AE is equals to DE. Okay, equal. Alright, KJ is 8 cm given here, KL is 12 cm. Okay, find the area of the shaded part. Alright. Okay, I've drawn up something similar so I can actually draw on the figure. Now, given that since they say that this side and this side is equal length, right? Given that this is the smaller square and this is the bigger square. So from this given hint information, I know that this side is the same as this side, given that this is a square. So DE is the same length as DG, right? And that DA is the same length as DC, because this is the 2 square. Okay, cool. So if let's say this trapezium is 150, if I cut it into 3 equal parts, I can say this is 50, this is 50, this is 50, right? And then if that's the case, for this square to be 100 cm cube, 100 cm cube, square root it, you get 10. So you know this side is 10 cm and this is 10 cm. Are you still with me? Because area of square is length times breadth, right? So if a number times a number gives you 100, so you square root, you work backwards, square root 100, you get back 10 cm for the side. 10, 10, 10, 10. Alright, so now if this is 10, this would be 10, right? And this would be 10, am I right? Okay. Now, what do you need to do? You don't need to find the individual triangle here. It would be like a waste of time. Well, what we're gonna do, okay, this is 10, right? So here is 10, you know. Okay, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna find the area of this big square. So area of square A, B, C, D. Knowing that one length is 10 cm plus 10 cm, right? So you know that the length is 20. Length times breadth, 20 times 20, okay, 400 cm square. Okay, area of A, B, C, D. Right, now, once I get the area of A, B, C, D, I can minus off this 150 that they gave it to me, right? Trapezium, and this area, the blank here, right? The blank here. So when I get the area of this whole square, which is 400, I can minus off 150 here, and I can minus this white color rectangle here, which is 12 times 8. So you got to do one working to show 12 times 8, 80, 96 cm square, right? So you can just take 400 minus 96 minus 150. You have gotten your answer. Okay, so the answer is 154 cm square. Okay. Okay, we'll go straight to question 15. Sorry. Okay. The value of $2 notes in Elna wallet is equal to the value of $5 notes in Siqi's wallet. Wow. Okay, take note. Two different person, and one is value is $2 and one is $5 notes. Siqi spent $60, and the ratio of the number of notes in Elna's wallet to the number of notes in Siqi's wallet became 25:6. How much money was in Elna's wallet? Okay, what you can do is you can write Elna, Siqi. If the $2 notes is equal to the value of the $5 notes, right? The only time it can happen is when you have 5 pieces of $2 is to 2 pieces of $10. So this would be the first ratio that you set, because 5 pieces of $2 will be $10, 2 pieces of $5 will be $10. So now they have the equal value. So I must fulfill this equal, right? Okay. Second part, Siqi spent $60, and the ratio of the notes in Elna's wallet to the number of notes in Siqi wallet become 25. Okay, so now this is the new ratio. Take note, only Siqi spent $60. Elna did not spend anything. So Elna actually has the same number of notes here. Okay, so Elna to Siqi becomes 25:6. Now remember, this is when you spend $60. So the key part is that Elna did not spend anything. So this value 5 units is the same as this 25 parts. So if you times 5, you get 25. Supposedly Siqi didn't spend, right? 2, if you times 5, you're supposed to get 10 units. If I make them equal proportion, 5 to become 25, you have to times 5 because Elna did not spend anything, so they're supposed to be the same. Okay? So, like if let's say Siqi didn't spend the $60, she's also supposed to have 10 units instead of 6. So now they're in equal proportion, right? You can set, this is 10 units, right? 10 units minus 6 units. So she has actually spent 4 units. And the 4 units is actually the $60 that she has spent. How much money was in Elna's wallet? Well, since I am using this new ratio, 25 and 10, right? I'm not going to use back 5 because I've already times 5, so I can get 25 is to 10. I'm going to use the new ratio, 25. Elna has 25 units. This is the number of notes. Take note, it's not the amount of money. Right hand divided by left hand times bottom number. $375. I'm sorry. $60. No. Okay, I made a mistake here. I cannot take this as the working. Why? Because look carefully. This is $5, this is $2. Different value, and not only that, this $60, right? But actually, 4 unit is $60. Remember, this number here is the number of notes. It's not the value. As I was saying it, I realized I make a colors mistake here. It's totally wrong. So what is 1 unit? So 1 unit is $15. Am I right? So 1 unit is actually 3 $5 notes. 3 pieces. 3 pieces of notes, right? It is $15. Instead, $15 is the value, but then $15 means there's 3 pieces of $5 notes. So if 1 unit is 3 pieces of notes, then you can come back here. You look for 25 units, will be 75 notes. 75 pieces of notes. They ask how much money was in her wallet. So 75 pieces of $2, you get $150. So this is totally wrong, okay? So this is my mistake. So if this is the exam, right? Because you cannot use the correction tip, you have to cancel it off and then continue your, oh please don't write this over here, it's not accepted, okay? So you have to jump from here straight away to here, all the way down. So answer will be $150. Remember, so I'm going to repeat. Your 4 unit is $60. You're correct. So 1 unit is actually $15. But remember, $15 for $5 notes is equivalent to 3 pieces of $5 notes. So 1 unit is 3 pieces of notes, right? 25 units will be 75 pieces of notes. Alright, now so I have 75 pieces of $2 notes. It's not $5 now because they only want L now. So 75 pieces of $2 notes, you get $150. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm too fast. You can pause whenever you want to recap or do the working yourself. Okay, let's go to question 16. Question 16. ABC Bakery sells a cupcake at $2.80 each. For every 10 cupcakes bought, a 10% discount will be given. This is the keyword, only when every 10 cupcakes bought. If you're gonna buy 8 or 9, you still pay $2.80 each. Alright, so this is set of 10. So Unike is it Unike bought 10 cupcakes. How much discount did she get? Now, how much discount? She got 10%, right? But how much? As in like the dollar, the value, right? So from here, you bought 10 cupcakes, right? 10 sets of $2.80 is $28. Okay? But you get a 10% discount. So 10% off is times $28. Your discount is $2.80. Answer for part A. Is it clear? Okay, part B. Suchi bought some cupcake from the bakery. She paid $149 and $80 inclusive of GST. It means on top of the 100%, she paid another 7% of the total. How many cupcakes did she buy altogether? Okay. If that's the case, right? Okay, inclusive of GST, does this have GST? No, right? Yeah, that means after that you have to calculate the GST. What do I do now? If she paid the GST of 7%, right? That means what she's paying is 107%. Not 100% anymore, 107%. And it cost her $190.80. Right? Can I take out the GST first? Because this has no GST, you see, so it makes it difficult for you to count. So can you find 100% first? So right hand over left hand times bottom number. When you take 149 divided 149.80 divided by 107, you are looking for 1%. So 1% times 100, right? You will get your 100%. $140. So she paid $140. Now, I can find set off. Every time you pay for 10 cupcake, you pay $25.20 because you got less the discount. So this is for every 10 cupcakes. one set. How many sets of 10 can you get from inside here? So you got to get 140. Divide by, this is one set. One set of 10. Alright? One set of 10. So 25, 20. You can just use your calculator. Okay, you don't get dollar. You get approximately 5 sets. You can only get maximum 5 sets because it's 5 point something, right? 5.5. So you get 5 sets. So if you pay for 5 sets, how much is your 5 set? You get to find out 25, 20 times 5 sets. You pay 126. So you got to take the 140. Is it 140? Sorry, am I losing it? 140. I got to minus off the 126 for the 5 sets. For $14. Now, remember when it's not in the set of 10, right? You do not get discount. So for $14, you're going to buy each cupcake at $2.80 each. So how many $2.80 are there inside this $14? You get 5. So you get 5 cupcake individually without discount. Okay, 5 cupcakes. So just now you already have 5 sets of 10, right? So 5 sets of 10. You got to show the working, okay? Don't shortcut because they are pretty strict, and then they can take out the. They cannot give you the full marks. So 50 cupcakes and 5 cupcakes. You got to add them together. So altogether, you bought 55 cupcakes. Yay! Okay, everything's still okay. I hope it's not too difficult because I think the next 2 questions is going to get a little bit more complicated. Okay, let's go to question 17. Alright, Candy had some sweet. She gave 3/10 of them to Harley and 2/5 of the remainder. Keyword remainder, not 2/5 of the total. 2/5 of the remainder to Kuma. She had 252 sweets left. How many sweets did Candy have at first? Let's tackle the first question. Can draw model 3 10. Cut them into 10. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, I gave 3 to Harley. 1 2 3. 2/5 of the remainder. I'm going to cut the remainder separately. I'm going to do a separate model. Cut it into 5 parts because they are not proportional. 2 3 4 5. And that 2/5 of this. This is the remainder. Okay, the green color part is the remainder. I'm going to give 2 of them to Kuma. Cool? And easy. Look at this. You have 2, 5, 2 left. How many sweet did Candy have at first? So I'm looking for the total at the beginning. Step by step. 1, 2, 3. 3 units of the remainder is 2, 5, 2. I'm going to find 5 units. You get 2, 5, 2. Divide by 3 times 5. You get 4, 2, 0. So that means the remainder 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is 4, 2, 0. Now, 4 to 0 is also the same as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can use 7 parts now. Okay, let's say the top part. Don't use back the same unit. Your teacher will get really confused because this unit is not the same size as this part. So I'm going to use units and parts, easier to separate. So that means here, the 7 parts is also 420 from the working, okay? What do I want? Total 10 parts. Because initially she has 10 parts, right? Total. 420 divided by 7, you get 60. Times 10, you get 600. Answer for part A. Candy has 600. Can you see? I'm sorry. Yeah, Candy has 600 at first. Okay, cool. Let's go to part B. Okay, Candy packed all the sweets she wanted to give Kuma into bags of 12. How many bags she need? Kuma. Is it Kuma? Is Kuma here? Yeah, Kuma is here. Now, what does it? Kuma, remember, just now we didn't look for Kuma, right? So we look at these 3 units is 252. So what is 1 unit? 3 unit is 252. Kuma is 2 unit. So you take 252 over 3 times 2. You get Kuma is 168. I'm going to pack them into bags of 12. 168 divided by 12. Bags of 12. How many bags would you get? And this is pretty straightforward. 14 bags. How many bags? 14 bags. Answer. So just now it's 600. Now it's 14 bags. Okay, I think that's a pretty easy question. Okay, let's go to question 18. I hope this is easy too. Like you, I have not read the question yet. Okay. Alright. It's a little bit cut off. Okay, I tried. Can you see it? Okay, cool. In a shop, apples are packed in bags of 8, orange 5, pears in the bags of 3. Okay, 8, 5, 3. Jermaine, Karen, Linda each bought equal number. Keyword equal number. Bags of fruit. Not equal number of fruits, but equal number bags of fruit and fruits. Jermaine, Karen bought both apple, pear, while Linda bought oranges only. Jermaine bought 2 more bags of pear than apple, while Karen bought 2 more bags of apple. Who bought more fruits in total? Okay, let's tackle Jermaine first. Jermaine bought 2 more bags of pears than apple. So if she bought apple, which is in a bag of 8, she bought 2 more bags of pear, 1, 2, which is 3, right? Whereas Karen bought 2 more bags of apple than pear. So apple, she got 2, and pear, she got 1. They ask who got more? 16, 17, 18, 19, 8, 6, 14. So answer, who bought more? Karen. Yeah, the answer is Karen. Yeah. Now you can plus 8 plus 3 plus 3, show the working. Then 8 plus 8 plus 3, you get 19. Okay, so this is the first part. Can we go to how many more? Okay. Now remember, this is the keyword is they bought equal number of bags of fruits. Right? I made the mistake. Let's go back to A one more time. Jamie bought 2 more bags of pear than apple. So if she bought 1 apple, okay, if she bought 1 apple, right? She will have to, then she bought 1 pear, right? She will have 2 more bags of pear. You need 2 more bags. Okay, for Karen, they say Karen bought 2 more bags of apple. So if she got 1 bag pear, 1 bag apple, remember apple must be 2 more bags. So I add 2 more apple. Okay? So who got more? The answer is still Karen. Yeah, because but you see 2 more. So that means if I say I have 1 apple, 1 pear, you must have 2 more bags of apple. 1 apple, 1 pear, you must have 2 more bags of pear. Okay, the second part of the question asks how many more. Then now you can do, because now then you can do your working. 8 plus 8 plus 8, 24, 27. 8 plus 9, you get 17. Right? 24, 25, 26, 27. From this part, right? the answer will actually be 10. I'm gonna skip number 2 first, right? Because when they just ask how many more, right? Based on this information, I couldn't count the exact number of bags they have. But let's jump to number B first. Why? Because number B will help me to count exactly. Now I'm just counting just based on 2 more. But how are you very sure that you only bought 1 bag of apple? Right? How are you very sure you only bought 1 bag of pear? Yeah, it can be more. You see, this is just 2 more. Remember, so it can be like more bags of apple, right? More bags of pear. So I jump to B first. What happened here is that for B, right, Linda counted all her oranges, and Jermaine counted all her apples, right? Now, Linda counted 2 more fruits. Remember, it's 2 more fruits, and not 2 more bags. Now, Linda. So now I'm gonna do Linda the same proportion, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? If I follow the same number of bags, because they bought equal number of bags, right? So now that is our key word, 5, 5, 5, 5. Why? Because Linda only bought oranges. She only bought oranges, is written here. So when Linda have 4 bags, right? Her number is 20. You see that? Now, 20 and Jermaine, 17. The difference is 3, but they said Linda had 2 more fruits than Jermaine. So now I know, because this is the minimum number to meet this criteria, 4 bags, right? This is the minimum number. So knowing that this is the wrong number, right? I need to fulfill 2 more fruits from Linda than Jermaine. What I do is, remember, you cannot change the 2 more bags of pear for Jermaine, but you can add 1 more bag of apple and 1 more bag of pear to fulfill the 2 more bags. It means you have to stick to that criteria. That means now I can add 1 more bag of apple, right? And 1 more bag of pear. It must come in a set. Why? So that I still fulfill that. You have 2 more bags of pear for Jermaine. If I do that, that means how many bags? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, then you get a new number now. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you get 30. And over here, 12, 28. I have to fulfill. So they need 5 bags. I have to fulfill 2 more fruits than Jermaine. Now I have fulfilled. So I am very, very sure they bought 5 bags each. I am very sure because I fulfilled this 2 more fruits, Linda than Jermaine. I fulfilled 2 more bags of pear than apple for Jermaine. I fulfilled 2 more bags of apple than pear for Karen. So Karen are 2 more bags of apple than pear. So I need to add 2 more bags. So I need to add 1 more apple and 1 more pear. Now they ask how many bags of fruits did the 3 girls buy? So B, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 3 sets of 5, right? Each of them bought, is it 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 3 bags of sets. I get 18 bags. The answer behind is wrong. They put 18 fruits. It's 18 bags. Now, after I got this, right, when I get this correct, I can do part number 2. Because why? They say how many more, right? Because you need to get the number of bags before you can count out how many more. I think that maybe the teacher who set this question overlooked this, you see. So if you get stuck, if you just do here, you might get stuck. You might need to jump here and go back again. Okay, number 2, so how many more? So I go back to Karen and Jermaine. So Karen, actually, you can do side working, okay? Because now I'm just teaching you how to analyze the question. 2, 3, 4, 32, 35. So you get 38, right? So Karen, you get 38 minus 28. Hey, it's still 10 more. So she still got 10 more. Oh, don't look at the answer behind. It put 600. So you get Karen has got more. But then how many more? 10 more. So even just now, it's still 10 more is correct. Okay? And then you got 18 bags. Okay. I hope it's clear today. I made 2 mistakes and 2 questions. So I'm doing it like I'm a student. So not because I didn't look at the answer sheet, nor do I have the more model answer. So let's say you are a student, now you encounter mistake halfway, right? Track back a little bit. Read the question one more time. You fulfill all the criteria, and then you can redo one more time. But because during exam you cannot use correction tape, so just learn how to cancel it. Do it at the side. So leave enough space. Start on the left hand side of the question paper. Why left hand side? Because when it's wrong, right, just cancel and just do it in the middle of the paper. Okay, don't start from the center, and then, you know, like if your handwriting is really big, you take up the whole paper, and when it's wrong, if you can't cancel it, you have no space to do your correct working. Okay, wish you good luck. I'll see you the next time. Bye bye.